What's on My Face, where I'll tell you everything that's on my face in this week's episode of What's Up in Makeup. So we're gonna go ahead and start where I started, which was not face primer, but some kind of weird wrinkle thing that I'm gonna show you in a second. The Instant Wrinkle Filler by Hydroxytone is what I put on my forehead today. Now, I definitely see an instant difference when I put this on my forehead, but as far as like overall like minimizing of wrinkles, I feel like it doesn't really do as much as I hoped it would. Like my wrinkles are still definitely prominent and drives me nuts, but I do feel like this helps a little bit. I think this is much better for fine lines than it is for wrinkles, so it is what it is. The face primer that I used today is the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer in Radiance. That's what I used all over my face. I am trying to use this up. It's a very nice face primer. As long as you don't use any kind of mattifying products, you will get radiance with this, but as soon as you put any kind of mattifying foundation or powder or anything on there, you will lose a lot of the radiance. So definitely keep that in mind if you're gonna purchase this. Speaking of that, foundation today I used is the Marc Jacobs Marvelous Mousse in Bisque Light. This is a very old product. I really need to use this up. This is definitely at least a year old. I did do a full review on this. It's drying out, but I can't bear to part with it because it is Marc Jacobs and it was very expensive. So I can't bear to part with it, but I can't wear it on an everyday basis because it is a more medium to full coverage foundation. I don't know if you can tell the difference in my face, but it's definitely more of a full coverage foundation. It's not what I typically wear, so that's kind of why I still have it left, but you know, we use it up things until they're gone, and even if they're bad, I have trouble throwing it away, especially if I spend a lot of money on it. And I applied that today with the Beauty Junkies Beauty Blender-ish thing. It's very similar in shape to the Real Technique sponge, but I do feel like it feels more like a beauty blender. It's definitely less dense than the Real Techniques one. I do want to get a beauty blender so I can compare it right to the beauty blender, so I have to purchase that before I give a full review of this. I also used a bunch of Beauty Junkies brushes. I'm going to be doing a full review on their highlighting set and their eye brush set. Here are some of the brushes that come with the sets, and again, I'm going to do a full review on these, but some of my favorite brushes in here are definitely the Oliver Shader. It's a very ordinary brush, but it's very nice. I like the Pro Highlighter brush a lot. I also really like, I was surprised, the pencil brush, even though it's kind of scratchy, it definitely works really, really well. This is one of my least favorite ones, the Duo Fiber, even though it really does apply blush nicely. For some reason, something about it just doesn't set right with me, but it works really well. I don't know. My favorite brush that I've tried so far is the Pro Sculptor brush. This is fabulous. That's how I did my contour today. We'll talk about more about that in a minute. Also, I really, really like the tapered blending brush. This is fabulous. And also the crease brush is really nice. I mean, they're very nice. They're very affordable. You can get them on Amazon, I believe. But again, there's going to be a full review later on, and there'll probably be some kind of discount code too. So you might want to hold off for a minute on that if you want a discount. But they are extremely reasonably priced. So you might want to jump on it. You know, it's up to you. Again, I'm still testing them and I'm still waiting to do the full review on it. It's a collaboration with my friend Terry Lee over at Terry Lee Nifty and Thrifty. So look forward to that in the next few weeks. Next up for concealer today is the Instant Age Rewind Eraser for Dark Circles by Maybelline. I think this is getting kind of old. Like, I think this is dying. I don't think I used it fast enough, and I think it's dying. It doesn't seem to be as effective as it used to be, so I think I'm gonna have to throw this away, and it makes me really sad because it's a really good product, but it's just not working the way it used to. And I really think that it's just getting kind of old, so that's gonna have to go away. All right, moving on to happy things, the Mira Ness Eye Primer. I use this all the time. This is the Sexy Secret Eye Primer, and it is an opaque eye primer. So when you put it on, it does mute out discolorations. So I really like that a lot, but it's not so opaque that it's gonna give you, like, if you have a deeper skin tone, it'll just kind of give you a lighter shade of your natural skin tone and it'll be evened out. At least that's what I believe would happen. That's what I would imagine would happen, because that's kind of what happens to me, that it doesn't change my skin tone, it more just makes it all a lighter color and evens it out. And it also helps my eyeshadow stay on longer, which is a good thing. For eyeshadow today, I got the Peanut Butter Jelly Palette. Oh my gosh, and it really is good. It really is good. My biggest complaint about this so far is this. Like, what is that? What is this? Like, you barely have to touch it for it to open, which I don't like. Also, I think this contributes too, so if, like, I take this out, we'll see if it stays closed better. No, it still doesn't stay closed better. Like, it just pops right open. So this is not good for travel. It seems like it would be because it's a tin, but it's not. You do have a little mirror back there once you take out the little guide. It has some looks in here, but oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So easy to work with. So easy to work with. Definitely worth the purchase. If the shades are calling to you, definitely recommend it. As far as the smell, everybody's talking about the smell. I feel like it smells very artificial compared to the original chocolate bar palette. You know, the way that you would have like a peanut butter flavored candy kind of thing instead of like real peanut butter. It smells more like Reese's Pieces mixed with a little bit of chocolate scent. So it smells very good. It's just not a true peanut butter scent. The quality of the shadows, perfect, perfect. Let me kind of show you the eye look that I've got going on today. I'll tell you what colors I used. So I used all over the lid. I used Spread the Love from here to here. From here to here, I used Jelly. Up in the crease, I used a mix of peanut butter and Spread the Love. Yes, peanut butter and Spread the Love I put up into the crease, and then I deepen the crease up with a little bit of peanut butter cup. And very happy. Very happy. It's a very nice palette. Highly recommend so far. I used it this morning and then I took my makeup off and then I used it again. Lasting power was very good. For eyeliner, I tried to use the Wet n Wild Fergie eyeliner with one of the Beauty Junkies brushes and it was just okay. I think it might be drying out a bit. It might not be like the way that the product was when it was fresh. I honestly don't remember. It's been a really long time since I've used it. This is a cream eyeliner in Little Black Dress, but it didn't work for me today, but that doesn't mean that it's a bad product. If you've ever used this, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it down below of whether it was good for you when it was brand new. It's just at this point, I think it's pretty old, so I think that it might just be drying out. So on top of it, to kind of make up for that, I use the Tarte Tartist Clay Paint Liner in black. This is wonderful. This is a really, really, really nice liquid eyeliner. Well, I guess it's more of a gel eyeliner. You have this little tip on the top there that's really easy to use. You squeeze the product out and then you put your brush in it and you use it, and it's a really, really nice eyeliner. The only thing is it does flake away if you do a wing. I didn't do a wing today. If you do a wing, it will flake away. And then for mascara, I used the L'Oreal Double Extend. I really do like the red one better than the blue one. What it is that it's got a primer on one side that gives you some length and volume, and then you top it off with the other side, this blue side, which is the actual mascara. And it's a very nice product, but definitely don't get the blue one, get the red one. It's better. I don't know what the difference is formula-wise, but the red one's better. All right, for brows today, I used the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. I've talked about this a bunch of times. It's a wonderful product. Exact dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz, except for in shade. I feel like this is darker than the dark brown from Anastasia, but it's a wonderful product. Works great. And it's got the spoolie on the back, give me a little brushy. It's good stuff. It's very good stuff, especially for 10 bucks. And for my cheeks, I just got this brand new from Haute Look. This is the Instain Blush by The Balm in the shade Houndstooth. This is brand new for me. I used it today for the first time, and then I used it tonight for the second time. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous blush shade. Let me see. I have some old lipstick swatches there, so not that. That. So amazing. And you need kind of a more fluffy brush with this. You don't want to use a super dense blush. You don't want to use a super dense brush because it will give you clown face. So you want to use kind of a lighter, less dense brush with these because they're kind of crazy. But the lasting power in this is amazing. Next up on my cheeks, I use my Burberry Earthy Blush number 7 in Light Glow. This is the contour powder. It is so fab. It is my perfect contour shade. This is a smaller version of it. I'm so glad that I have it. It smells really good. It smells like Burberry perfume. And it just smells amazing. It works amazing. It's my perfect contour shade and I absolutely love it. It's so amazing. Lasting power is also really, really good. Definitely worth a purchase if you're looking for a good high-end contour. And you're my skin tone. I don't know about other skin tones. I only know about mine. For lips today, for lip liner, I use the Lord & Berry Silhouette Lip Liner and Filler. I just kind of pop that around the outside. It is a clear lip liner, which is what I'm most comfortable with. Kind of keeps everything from bleeding. I had actually put on my lipstick and it was kind of a hot mess, so I had to take it off. Then I put this on the outside, put it back on, and it was much easier to deal with. So this is a really nice product if you happen to run across this. I really like it a lot. Especially if you're not used to using lip liner. It's like mistake proof because it's clear. You can't mess it up. You know, you don't have to worry about drawing a straight line because it's totally clear. And then for lipstick today, I used one of the lipsticks that I made at the Bite Beauty Lab. Bite Beauty has a lip lab in New York City where you can mix your own lipstick. Well, they mix it for you. You tell them what you want them to add and as far as color-wise and where you're going, and then they mix it for you. So this was the shade that I made, and I absolutely love it. I don't wear the darker one as much as I wear the lighter one, but really, really like it a lot. So you can't purchase this, but Bite Beauty Lab, definite must if you're ever in New York City. Highly recommend. It is very pricey, but if you have the money to blow on a lipstick, definitely do it. It's super fun. For highlight today, I use the highlight part of the CC Radiance Ombre Bronzer, and it's just this part up here is what I used as my highlight, and it is popping, girlfriend. It is popping. I forgot how awesome this thing is. This is just a really nice product. It's got a great bronzer down at the bottom. You can see that it's got the overspray of the highlight, so you can get a little bit of highlight if you go in the middle, but oh my gosh, just bamity, bam, bam, amazingness. Absolutely amazing. Just tell you quickly what's on my nails. I did get both of these recently. I'm pretty sure I got them both at Nordstrom Rack for super cheap. Was it Nordstrom Rack or Marshall's? Might have been Marshall's. I got them on 2 separate occasions. This is Essie's Bell Bottom Blues that I have on here. They're both 1-coat polishes. What? I would say this one, you probably pushing it with 1 thick coat. I put 2 coats on because I just felt better about it. This is Formula X's Legend. $1.50 at Marshall's. It was fantastic. I was like, I couldn't believe it. And then I couldn't believe I found this either, the Bell Bottom Blues. I think this was on a different occasion. I want to say it was like $2.50 or something. So definite total wins for Marshall's on that one. But 1-coat polish on this one. It is chipping though. I've only had it on for a day and it's chipping a little bit, which kind of stinks. But, you know, for $1.50, $2. But you'd think from these brands you'd have better. And that is with top coat from Seche Vite. I use Seche Vite top coat, and base coat was Formula X's base coat. So that's it for What's on My Face this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure that you definitely check around whatsupinmakeup.com before you go, and check out the What to Buy page if you want to see where to buy things. Definitely don't forget to download the What's Up in Makeup app for Apple or Android. You can also check out the What's Up in Makeup Facebook page. It's just facebook.com/groups/whatsupinmakeup. You can find our community over there if you like Facebook. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Mad love, and I'll see you soon. Bye!